But as usual, we got to start with RPGNerdos ship and see what he has in store for us today. It looks kind of like a Slug A is what it looks like. A brighter, maybe slightly radioactive Slug A. This one might have some potential for a quick run, huh? Okay, well, it has some pretty cool looking beam weapon, and it's got a pre-ignitor. So let's see what this ship is called. On the box.com, it's called the Spark. The Spark is the name of this ship on the box.com, and it is a flash cruiser. This vessel comes and goes, preferring not to stay too long anywhere. Has little power, but it needs just a little spark to demolish its opposition and leave. Your might is frail, however. Take care so your flame is not as swiftly extinguished as it has started. Has internal long-range scanners and FTL drive, charges 25% faster. So we got a pre-igniter. We have an Artemis missile. Looks like a normal vanilla Artemis missile, 1 power, 2 damage. And an Enforcer beam. This modified Glaive Beam has more efficient radiator and heat sinks. Increased length by 20, reduced cooldown by 20%, electrifies for a long time. So it's a better Glaive Beam that stuns. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Gypsy guns and doors. Looks like the NG is the weapons person. Grima human time. All right. It can be our pilot that will probably not be vented. Actually, I'm probably gonna swap Slug to piloting. What's up, Penguin? How are you doing? Let's see. Was there something else I need to check out? What's our special crew? Mechanics. We've definitely seen these before. They're the ones that are kind of like NGs. They learn skills slightly faster. All skills are started at level 1. They repair faster, but they're worse at combat. And they have this sentry. That's an ability that makes a little turret that fights enemies. So that's cool. So we have 2 mechanics, an NG, and a slug. No shields. Ah, here's a downside. The frailty of the ship. Oh, can only get max 2 shields. Plenty of engines. Oh, level 202, interesting. Okay, no cloaking or anything. So our defenses are definitely not great, but we have a pre-ignited better Glaive Beam, so I don't think we're allowed to complain about that. Do we have Gibbs? Folder by We have the invisibility Gibbs, the best type of Gibbs. Might be able to get some interesting swipes in with the extra length on some enemy ships. Okay, cool. Definitely Abyssal Lantern time. That is for Meow right there. We have power issues, don't we? Interesting. I'm gonna have to use my backup battery just to turn my engines on, it looks like. Alright, so interesting. Yes, it's a yawny rand. It's Mondays. I'll be yawning a lot. What's up, man? Yeah, backup battery to jump early. Does power cost? It's your normal cost. Okay. So we probably... Oh, and shields are weak. It's gonna cost me 80 to get my first shield barrier. So we need to one-shot things, basically. Alright, well, here we go. Don't do it again. What's that? Sell the thing you love? Probably will eventually. Alright, so it's a longer... Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a fast run. I could see it. I'm going to start with getting at least a couple power, so I'll have enough for shields and stuff. Once we can afford it. Just one run with the Abyssal Lantern in tow. I make no promises. I make no promises. It's a good deal, but we need scrap to get caught up on our behind power and stuff to start. I mean, Meow, talk to RPG. If it was internal, if I could internalize it, maybe I'd hold on to it. But, excuse me. There's too many good augments, my friend. There's just too many good ones. I was gonna check how many crew spaces I have. Okay, normal crew slots. Alright, so one more power. I'm gonna save up 80 scrap for shields. Half power. How many jumps do we have? 3 nebulas looks like 10 potentially. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe come here in like 3 or 4 jumps. One day RPG will make a locked abyssal lantern you can't sell and you believe. Alright. What's up, Zach? Happy Monday. Zach, after you talked about investments going down, or whatever it was you talked about last week, I had some other people on my Facebook friends list that mentioned that. I didn't realize that was just a thing that was happening, so I apologize if I wasn't primitive. If I was not as, what's the word, empathetic as I could have been. Apparently that's a thing happening right now. Half power probably manageable as long as you insta-kill, yeah. Alright. I gotta say, I like one-shotting everything. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we won't one-shot him, but I have no shields. So I should have hit his weapons. Alright, we do this. Alright, we're gonna take some damage here. Which we probably deserve, to be honest. Just don't hit my... well, if he hits my weapons. That's why Artemis is up. Don't dodge. You can't dodge.
Fuck you, you shitty fucking...
Alright, well, Past Rand is online for anybody who really wants it. So there you go. I could have my engineer self-repair as well. Today wasn't as bad as everyone expected, actually. Yesterday, everyone thought today would be Black Monday 2.0. It's only a little down. Okay, alright. Well, I've never even had investments, so I don't, you know, have a foot in the game or stake in the game or whatever, so. But, sorry that's going on. What's up, Pseudo Drifter? Happy viewership day to you, my friend. Alright, so I need 80 to be able to get shields. I'm still a little ways from that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I could go to a store of 57 scrap. To the side. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. What's up, Popolitos? If you're not close to retirement age, you're not going to sell anytime soon. Cheap stocks are good. Wow. Is this one of these times where everything going down is good if you know how to buy low, sell high, or whatever that is that investing people do? I don't know. I don't know enough about stock markets to have any real opinion about it. So. Oh, I can't get that quest, so thanks for the 5 free drone parts. How much max health do we have? 20? Which is, what, 10 less than a normal 30, I guess? Slug to Snut. That's a weird name, but okay. Snut the Slug. Okay, there you go. Or Snoot. Snoo? I don't know. Alright, let's get our shields up now. One more power. And then we'll feel less squishy. You kicked yourself for not investing all your allowance when you were 8 years old in 08. Now you have your chance, possibly. You were kicking yourself that when you were 8 years old, you weren't investing. Well, how should I feel being 43 years old and still haven't even started investing? Well, my excuse is that I've been poor all of my life, so you actually have to have extra income to do that. But I've always been bad at finances, so. The buff to this ship was the reduction of first shield layer cost and more starting fuel. Okay. I'm glad you did that, because probably didn't need it, because this pre-ignited build is insane, but You lost 15 grand in a few days. Investing is fun and not for those with a weak heart. Low and buy low, sell high. Sure, I would if I had any money to actually buy anything. Yeah, I know, right? I'm still stressed about being able to pay rent for the next 2 months. So when people say they lose 15 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, I'm like, I mean, that sucks, but I'm guessing you're not worried about paying your rent. So, you know, I feel like I'd rather be in the position where I could lose 50 grand and lose 50 grand than to be in the position where I'm worried about paying rent every month. So, you know, buying stocks is like buying a scrap recovery arm. You have to hope they pay off before your run ends. Makes sense, makes sense. Things are gonna get a bit more complicated once 2 shield ships come in. Yeah, makes sense. I did fill out more applications over the weekend, though. The most notable one is I signed up for an audition a week from yesterday, this coming Sunday, for a company that runs murder mystery events, dinners, corporate events, to be like an actor in a murder mystery company. So, oh, that shield looks really cool. It's like a purple glowy shield. So I'm gonna audition for that next week, and a couple other things I applied for and highlighted to maybe fill out applications for, because I still haven't heard back from the trivia people. They said they'd get back to me Wednesday, and it's Monday of the following week, and I still haven't heard back from them. So the company that runs these trivia things is not inspiring me in confidence with their professionalism. So let's go ahead and get the second shield, then we'll get power, and then maybe we'll save up for some upgrade. Sad, yeah, not exactly what I was hoping for from. I mean, usually when you're looking for a new job, it's because you're a little desperate. So I'm a little desperate. Not super desperate, but a little desperate, so I'm hoping to find something quicker than, you know, alright, in 2 months we'll call you. Or whatever it ends up being. I did get my taxes done, and I am going to get a decent amount of money back from my taxes, which is helping my stress levels lower a little bit down, but money sucks, as we all know. I was born to play a murderer in a murder mystery. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like they have different, like, I would call like stereotype characters for their murder mystery, like, you know, 80s rock band lead singer and bridezilla and nerd or mafia kingpin. So you're apparently supposed to prepare a couple. We have a silly device. Prepare a couple of those roles to audition with, so I'll be doing that next Sunday, hopefully. Do I play chess? I know the rules and I've played a little bit, but I'm not a big chess player. Do I want to go to this fortress? This is the one where I think I might not go to the fortress because I haven't upgraded my offense yet. Did I play the role of a hobo? That I did not see on their list of stereotypical character archetypes. Me playing a bridezilla would be amazing. That was not one of the ones I was considering using as an audition, a likely candidate for me to play. I actually was most interested in like playing Mafia Kingpin, or like you know, mob boss or something. So I can go in there and be like, what? Everyone in here, I want dead. I want you all dead. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna do my drug dealing, and I'm gonna practice my mob boss voice, you know? Mob boss voice. You know, I thought that would be a fun one. We are Progressive, right? That is an insurance company. I don't know what that's referencing. My brother works for Progressive. I'm already in character. As a French hobo. Yeah, sure. Alright, this is a safe fight, so I could train if I wanted to. But I killed him. And we already have some decent training, so I'm not going to train. Alright, do I want to upgrade so I can have my Artemis in case we have 2 shield ships? We're only in Sector 2. I feel like we don't need that yet. You have your auto policy through Progressive. There you go. Yeah, well, we're getting all these free Engies. Gotta love it. Oops, I killed him. I think that's gonna happen a lot. How many jumps do we have? 7, 6. So I'm gonna be here in 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Murdered by a stolen baguette. Yeah, I wonder if I can... Maybe I can suggest, may I be a French chef so that I may kill somebody with my chef's knife. Yeah, yes, while singing French songs, you know. I don't know, do a really bad French accent, like I love to do on stream all the time. Actually, this would be a really good dodge training here. Except that they hacked my frickin' engine, so never mind. No training if they've hacked me. Slave Merc doing his thing. No, I am not going to be a slave mercenary. I do like the green beam, by the way. Only 9 scrap from that. Terrible reward. I like the green beam. Because all the beams in vanilla are red, right? I think so. It's a pulsar. Okay. Do I have anti-boarding crew? We'll do Tira Wolves. Okay, that's actually not as easy as I was hoping. I can get them to leave the doors. Go back in the doors. And we have the Heal Bay ability, or the Heal Bay passive, which should help us. Your ability is ready? Yes, it is. Why is that guy's ability not working? Apparently it's not available. Not the wrong guy. There we go. Nobody dies. Alright, there we go. 17 scrap to beat up a bunch of humans. I mean, I'd do that for free, lol. Actually, I'd vent them for free, I guess, is what I'd do. Let's get the Slug, the fighting training, I guess. Okay, there we go. How do I like the In the Stone by Earth, Wind, and Fire? Did I listen to that? Yes, I tried to listen to it, and the YouTube video, the YouTube link you gave me was an ad for an ad. I don't know what happened, but I got an ad for an ad blocker, and I couldn't listen to the song. So I don't know what link you gave me, or if YouTube was being weird and forcing ads, but the link you gave me for a YouTube video ended up being an ad for an ad blocker, which is the most weird Futurama joke thing that I, could think of. If you want to link it again, you can. But I was like, I thought I did look at the link, and then I remembered, yeah, I literally couldn't watch it because it was just an ad for some reason. Have you all seen this? It's like an ad for an ad blocker called, I don't know, Pig or something. I forget what it's called. Like, why have ads? Just have this ad blocker. Don't you know that you're literally trying to sell me something that puts you out of business? I don't understand an ad for ad blocker. Kind of weird dystopian futuristic joke of a world are we living in here? I'm getting YouTube ads for an ad blocker so I don't get YouTube ads anymore. Alright, there's hacking. And the best augment in the game. Although we already have long-range scanners, but the advanced FTL navigation 2 is amazing, so... Sorry, I have to do it. Well, do I get that or do I get hacking? Yeah, but I really should get hacking. I'm gonna get hacking instead of that, so... This lantern lives a little bit longer. Just a little longer. Well, we definitely are doing well on consumables, that's for sure. Well, I could train if they'd literally stop running or hacking me every fight. That's a good one that I could train. Their marketing department is one person who hates their job and life so much they're trying to erase it all. Okay. I guess so. Damn, if I go bustling civilian, which I prefer. I might have forced abandon or something. I don't want to go around empty jumps looking for Zoltan shields. Let's go bustling Zoltan. I thought of another singing question this weekend. How do singers handle Z sounds on opera, or does it just not come up? Do you try to say Z or does it turn into an S sound? So in Diction, you have voiced and unvoiced consonants. Z would be voiced because your vocal cords are together when you say it. Z, z, z. It's the same as the difference between a d sound and a t sound. So you pronounce Z's. And they're actually often may sound like an S sound, but you'll pronounce a Z. You learn very early on in training how to make the different sounds you need to make. So, nothing crazy with that. Often the hardest thing that I've found as a singer, diction-wise, is not like particular sounds unless it's in a language I'm not familiar with, like Russian, and I don't know how to say like a weird J glide with a bunch of other vowel sounds on top of it. It's having a bunch of constants in a row quickly. So you do exercises like my choir director for us warming up for a song would have us sing a Gilbert and Sullivan or speak a Gilbert and Sullivan line that would be like this: to sit in solemn silence in a dull dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock. Something short and sharp with a short sharp shock. I forgot the exact words, but it's like warming up your consonant sounds so that you can say them quickly. So it's like a diction exercise. It's not really hard to say any singular consonant usually. The difficulty is, doing it quickly and being understandable sometimes. You heard an opera-trained singer sing pizza instead of pizza. Maybe they're just from New York. Wow, what opera were they singing where the word pizza was in there? It was in the lyrics. I will say in Italian, two consonants like that together add a stop to it. So usually you don't say pizza like pizza. It's like how we say it in English is pizza, but it's usually a more pronounced pizza, pizza. Or what's another one? Andiamo. I don't think that's a double consonant. But if somebody said pizza instead of pizza, that they were just mispronouncing a word, I would say. That would be my guess. Addiction training sounds like you've been playing too much Sketch 1. No, diction, not addiction. Diction. Diction, the art of pronouncing things correctly. 92 scrap. Do I want to get Artemis online for shield? Yeah. Second hacking is probably good too. Do I have a store coming up? We're not really close. So let's go ahead and do hacking and weapons. Let's do both. Only power, but backup battery shield is needed. Okay. I got plenty of drone parts. I don't even need to save.
Fuck you, you shitty fucking.
Alright, Pastor Rand. Alright, it's no big deal. There's your missile. I'm trying to think of an opera aria. I mean, I'm kind of out of practice since I don't do a lot of opera stuff. Since I'm always doing choir stuff, but I did have a singer friend ask me to sing for a recital. To sing what is it? A trio from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro. Wow, that actually works. That I can fire before that. And I'm trying to remember what the Italian lines are from that trio. Mio signor. Puto. I can't remember. I haven't actually started practicing yet because it's not till May that I have to do that. But do you know the Muzzin Man? No, that would be the Muffin Man. Although F and V is another example of voiced versus unvoiced consonants. F is unvoiced, V is voiced. So, you know, there you go. Talk about some random weird or random diction things. It was a take on Do You Know the Muffin Man? Do You Know the Pizza Man? The woman singing used to sing opera, but now she does kids videos. So is Do You Know the Pizza Man? And they were saying Pizza Man? That just sounds like they're really out of practice if they were making an S sound, a Z sound, or a Z sound, an S sound, because that's pretty easy to not mess up. And so if I go 5 here, maybe here in 6 if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sing Ave Maria. Ave Maria. That's all I'm doing because I don't want to get DMCA'd.
Fuck this fucking fucker game.
And also because Pastor Rand's going to interrupt me. So. Also, that's not how I would sing it. I would sing it more operatic.
Fuck this fucking fucker game.
Okay, alright, Pastor Rand. Stop saying the same thing over and over. I would sing it a little more full-voiced if I was doing it as a solo. But, again, DMCA means can't really sing stuff. Ruins everything. 7, 6, 5. You might think that Ave Maria would be in the public domain. And you'd be right. But it doesn't matter, because stupid YouTube robots auto-flag literally anything you try to sing on YouTube. It sucks. I posted the Star Spangled Banner on YouTube, and it got DMCA'd. Probably because the arrangement we're singing is somebody else's specific arrangement. It just sucks. I absolutely hate the way music is handled by modern social media and YouTube and Twitch. Trying to not go on a DMCA rant right now. Yeah, there you go. There's a good highlight from way back when. I'm saying something during an FTL boss fight. That's your favorite of my clips? Nice. It's a classic. I forget what I was singing. Die Zauberflöte. Oh, what's the tenor aria from that? Die Spielnis ist bezaubernd schön. I think it's that one. Die Spielnis ist bezaubernd schön. Something about this picture is so beautiful, and I'm in love with this woman in this picture, or something like that. Do we have space for cloaking and mind control? We do. Okay. We should have an NG blue option here. Very nice. It's enough for cloaking if it's available. Fire beam. There's mind control. Halberd. Lots of good stuff at this store. Definitely buying this. Man, I wish I could afford all of the beams. I almost can. If I sold art of this, we might be able to afford all of them. But let's get Fire Beam for crew killing phase 1. And I think that's all we're gonna do here. I think I could actually sell Abyssal Lantern for Halberd. Do I want to do that? I think I'd also have to sell Artemis, so no, I'm not gonna do that right now. Do you know the Piazza Man? Oive Mario. What? Sorry, I have no idea what you all are talking about. But what you're describing, Gunther, it was a woman used to sing opera, now she does kids videos. Sounds like, I don't know. It's kind of like my my cousin, who used to do like TV producing, and now he writes kids picture books. It's like probably a really well-selling market. It's like if you weren't super successful in pursuing opera, sing songs for kids. There's always a market for that. Try to rewire the engines. Nice. Counter the hacking of my stuff. I like it.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck your shitty fucking bullshit, cheating ass motherfucker bullshit game.
Alright, past rant. It's a little harsh. It's a little harsh to yell at the enemy while I'm literally shooting missiles at them. It's not Ave Maria, it's Oive Mario to avoid DMCA. I see what you're going for there. Keisha Gillis, is that the name of the singer? Not heard of her. But I don't actually know a lot of opera singers, famous or otherwise, in the last few years. I only know the old ones that I listened to when I was in college. I don't really go to operas for fun. She wasn't opera, but still a singer. Okay. What's up, Beagle's Eye? How are you doing, my friend? Well, if you're just gonna stand there, I can bench you. I like it. You are swell. Glad to hear it. Nice double reward. That guy will vent himself. They're caring about getting fighting training. Meh. Meh. You see no drone shenanigans for the first ship. Mr. Key says, unfortunately. Okay. This ship is about a pre-ignited stun beam. I actually forgot about the stun portion of this beam. I don't know that I've been making use of that. Although when you one-shot all your enemies, do you need to make use of that? Probably not.
FTL. What the hell? Come on.
She is the fortune teller in Aladdin on Broadway. The fortune teller in Aladdin. I don't remember a fortune teller in Aladdin. Maybe that's a character that they added to the Broadway production of Disney's Aladdin, unless it's the character at the beginning of the movie who sings the Arabian Nights like Arabian days. I think that character was done by Robin Williams in the movie, if I remember correctly. Just was hoping for cloaking. Fortunes, forecast, lucky charms. When is that? When does that character appear in the movie? I just don't remember it. I don't remember that. Feels like something Robin Williams did, because he did like everything in the movie. He was like every character. Fortunes, forecast, lucky charms. That sounds like that's from a movie I've seen that I can't remember. Like Robin Hood, Men in Tights or something. The stun is handy if your enemy survives. Otherwise, it's one-shotting galore. Definitely been having fun with the one-shotting, that's for sure. Means I'm probably not getting any training on any of my crew, so that could come back to bite us on the boss fight. Little John when he and Robin Hood dressed up as the woman fortune teller. Ah, it's from the Disney Robin Hood. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That's why I recognize that line, but I couldn't remember what it was from. The Disney Robin Hood, that's right. Yeah, when they steal from Prince John, yeah. Hazard suits, worth considering for no suffocation damage. I don't feel like I need it. Oodle-lally, golly, what a day. Cloaking. Heavy laser 1, or medium laser as it's called in this mod. Okay. Oh, I got these for free. Damage my crew deals in combat is reduced. I don't think I want that. I do want this, though. 75 to upgrade weapons. So we got our weapon system done for the boss. That's nice. I want to save up to get one more weapon upgrade for now. And get blasted. Man, I loved the music in that Robin Hood movie. Still love it, so good. I know, DMCA for whistling. Frickin' DMCA. My the Christmas caroling stream got DMCA'd on YouTube, but it's fine because I never monetize it, because I just know that anything I do that's musical I can't monetize because DMCA sucks. That's how I feel. Thank you for the follow. Oh wait, no, that was a day ago. Wow, I got a couple follows over the weekend when I wasn't streaming. Nice, gotta love that. You've been rewatching the original Iron Man movies? Marvel used to be so much better. Yeah. My brother would probably agree with you on that. He used to watch the Marvel movies all the time.
Oh, calm the fuck on.
All right. My partner affiliated. I hit partner, was it about a year ago? Last year and around July when I was spamming hard mode no pause runs. I was playing hard mode no pause FTL 4 or 5 days a week. Oh man, that was a rough time. We hit partner though, but oh man, I was so stressed out. Okay. Okay, I can't move the robot guy apparently.
Fuck this fucking fucker game.
Nice cloak. Nice and clean. Like it. Looks really good. I did finish the epic cycle. I did. I kind of hit all of my streaming goals of hitting partner and completing the hard mode no pause FTL cycle, and then I've kind of just been coasting since then because used up all of my I don't know, creative juices, energy to make those things happen. I don't know. Thank you, Popolitos, appreciate it. Hey, kill your friends. I'm giving the Slug the fighting training for reasons, I guess. Slug on pilot. Yep, Slug's been on pilot this whole time. He's also already been renamed, if that's what you're asking. Reactor for that? Sure. Yeah, somebody already requested his name to be Snut or Snoot. I don't know how to say that name. Evacuated civilians? Sure, let's go. But Eagle's Eye, since you're here and Mr. Keese is here, if y'all want to Rochambeau or whatever for whoever's ship I play next, let me know. Because I don't know who's going to be here when somebody needs me to play their ship early or whatever. Y'all can Rochambeau. This is actually pretty good dodge training, but it's not completely safe, so I didn't do this very well. I was considering if I was going to do any training.
Fuck you, FTL.
Okay, get one
fucking
shot.
hell, man.
You thought the Slug was a recent acquisition. No, this ship started with a Slug and 2 mechanics and an NG. I've gotten 2 free NGs this run so far. You say it like snot. Why would a U be pronounced like an O? Is it missing an umlaut or something? Is that from something? I don't know, that's like a character from some show I'm not familiar with or something. If I get all these nebula jumps, then backtrack to the store. That should be doable. Do I care about the store? I have all of my systems. I don't even know if I care about the store that much. I should be thinking about things I want to elitize, potentially, I guess. Cloak hack cycle available. That's what your name, your last name is like this. Amdur, but you pronounce it Amdor. What language is that from? That doesn't sound like any English diction pronunciation rules I've heard before. It's from
you,
Hebrew.
FTL. Fuck
Hebrew.
you.
Okay. Okay. I'm not familiar with Hebrew pronunciation, so there we go. Learn something new. You're particular towards your ship being played since you're here, of course. You also fine with just hanging out with chat today. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play your ship, Eagle's Eye. It's if I play it next or third. Second or third is. I said you might want to Rochambeau for that. Shielдлess auto scouts coming at you, saying I surrender. Hebrew with Belarusian roots. Okay. Or Belarusian, I don't know. I think that's Belarus, so Belarusian. I don't know. I have an uncle who's Jewish, and his 2 kids went through all the, I don't know, what is it called? Bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, and all that stuff. But I'm not super familiar with a lot of Hebrew language stuff at all. You're not here the entire stream, okay. Alright. Well, this ship is definitely going to be a fast one, I think, with how, you know, pre-ignited Glaive Beam this run's going. I'm not sure if that's a adjective, what I just said, but it's going very fast this first run. Belarus seemed nice when you went there in 2010. Cool. Where even is Belarus? Is that like Eastern Europe? If there's, I'm probably most ignorant. It's a really good deal. I'm ignorant of a lot of geography around the world, but I feel like the most ignorant I am is of like Eastern European areas and Southeast Asia. I know nothing about that part of the world. In decline because power is actually cheap and I want my drone parts. It's west of Russia, between Poland and Russia. Yeah, I don't know that area of the world at all. Okay. Eastern neighbor of Poland. Okay. Alright, Clone Bay, Burst Laser. I guess I'd buy a flak if there's one available. Replace the Artemis. But not with any of that stuff. Sell that. Okay. More weapon upgrades. Let's get closer to cloaking being 100%. I'm probably gonna need to get 100% dodge. I really do need to actually get some training. It's been hard to get training on this ship when I'm killing everything so fast and only have 2 max shields. It's always hard to train when you one-shot everybody. We had to land in Poland and cross the border by bus. Oh, we're talking about when you went there in 2010. Okay, cool. Alright. Cloaking and running away. My favorite. That's fine. We're pre-ignited, so you won't actually get away. You won't go anywhere. Don't act like you're going anywhere. Alright, what do I want to upgrade? Really, my engine training. Hopefully we can get some dodges by just doing that. Hacking hack. I mean, cloaking hack. His weapons aren't great. Oh, jeez. My hacking drone is blocking the ion.
Oh, calm the fuck on.
There it is. Yeah, that was annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. Come on, Pass Rand. Why do you have to be so mad? It's only a game. I should have let that hit so I could get some potential dodge training. We've dodged 5 shots so far because I've been cloaking and pre-ignited burning everybody so fast this run. Oh, posture check. Oh, okay. Alright, at least he's not running, but he is cloaked, which is annoying. Do 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 do. What had you going to Belarus, Gunther? It's part of like a family vacation, or why are you so agitated, Pastrand? Is it so hard to not care? It is. It's really hard to not care. I can speak for Pastrand for that. I'd dive if I went up there. Oh, that's not a nebula, so I don't have an extra jump. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And it's been so long since I've been to a trip anywhere. I need a change in my life just to have enough money to afford to do anything that's not constantly be working. Nice, I got some dodges there. Under 23 rowing world championship. It was in Brest. Is that the name of a place, or you were doing a breaststroke or something? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. You were in a rowing world championship? That's awesome. Man, that sounds like something to brag about right there. Get a bunch of value points for no reason. Have I considered being born rich? I have. I don't know how to make that happen, though. I would have to become a baby again, find the right parents. Hey, show them how to intimidate settlers, burn them out with our fire beam. Nice. Brest is the name of a city. Okay. Seems like a weird name for a city, but okay. Maybe because in another language it doesn't mean the same thing. Why would you name your city a body part? I don't know. Okay, that's also a great deal. You got silver? The US got silver? Nice. And you were part of the team? That's pretty awesome, Gunther. Your trip this year is going to be 1 weekend in Oklahoma with your relatives who live there. But they have casinos. I used to have a friend, well, I have a friend that I haven't talked to in 15 years who loved to go to the casino. You're a fool for not purchasing a house in 2008 instead of being a dumb 3rd grader. Man, that must be a meme, because that's a similar thing Zach Dog said earlier. Could find a sugar mama. Don't need to be a wee kid for that. I don't know that I have the qualifications for acquiring a sugar mama. I'm not sure what the qualifications are. It probably involves being very attractive, so sugar mamas want to acquire you. I don't know. I'm not an expert on sugar mama acquiring. Well, I did meet Gunther in real life one time, and what I thought when I saw him was, wow, this guy is really tall and fit. He probably plays basketball. So, hearing that he's like a silver medalist in world record rowing is actually not surprising, but it's pretty impressive. You were trying to get to the London Olympics in 2012, but you didn't make it. The fact that you were even trying to make the Olympics put you in, like, what, the top 0.01% of people in the world for rowing ability. That's pretty awesome. Or that's okay. I need to become the personal singer for like Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, paid to follow her around and sing for her rich friends on demand. Well, I do a little bit of that with my Christmas caroling group because we do sing for a lot of rich people, but even rich people don't need a person following them around singing all the time, I'm guessing. Wow, that's the same thing we just did. I really need a store because I think I have a bunch of... Do I have a cargo full of free drone parts? Yes, I do. We're about to hit a store, so we'll save our scrap. There's this one gig in Dallas that we did a couple years in a row. They didn't hire us last year, probably because they were out of town or something. They were probably in Hawaii for Christmas or something. But it's like this really, they're like, this guy I think has a bunch of oil.
Big surprise. He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Probably owns a bunch of oil rigs or something. But his wife loves our singing, so they hired us a bunch of times. Come sing for them. But one year they were in Cancun for Christmas, so didn't hire us or something. I don't know. Doing whatever rich people do during Christmas. You think it Olympic rowing prowess classifies more than FTL progress prowess? Okay, I don't understand that sentence at all, but yes, it's pretty impressive. All right. I couldn't read your sentence, and I feel like the English was not quite correct there. Let's get flack there. If you make the big show, you're probably in the top 1% of athletes of your sports. You're probably in the top 5%. Nice, nice. Yeah, we did have a lot of scrap. I can do whatever I want with how much scrap I have. If I buy another crew. If there's a mantis that's good at fighting, I'd probably get him. I usually don't have power issues for RPGNerdos ships, especially when we don't have... Can't get past level 2 shields, so... I'm gonna want to elitize weapons. For sure. What sector are we in? Sector 6? My reading prowess needs an upgrade as much as your writing does. True. Your reading, your typing was not great. My reading was about as bad, maybe worse. Bleedy, 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 dee, bleedy, dee, bleedy, dee, bleedy, bleedy. Kill him, robots. Kill him dead. Reading wasn't taught at Missouri Bible College. I don't know, my brain is barely awake on Monday mornings, so let me see if I can try your sentence again. Shit, I think it Olympic rowing prowess classifies more than FTL prowess on Sugar Mama searching front. There, I read it correctly. It's still, and I think I know what you're trying to say, but I feel like there were some nouns and verbs missing from that sentence. I think. Not 100% sure. So much emotion, much wow. Yes, I need to practice for my acting audition coming up this Sunday, so... Read it in deadpan. I was thinking about, on stream, practicing the little audition materials to get chat's feedback on this audition I'm going to do. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'll probably just practice off stream myself. Nouns and verbs are overrated. Adjectives only. Okay. Anything I care about here? Not really. Unless I need drone parts or fuel or anything. I think we're Sector 6. Mantis, I will buy that. I said I'd buy Mantis if one available for anti-boarding. Chat's feedback, yeah. I mean, I could probably show you all the, they're basically little mini scripts for introducing the murder mystery to an audience, is what they are that I got sent as the audition material, so I could probably show that on stream at some point if anybody's interested. They're pretty corny. I mean, you'd probably expect some serious corniness from a company that their gig is, you know, running murder mystery theater for paying customers or whatever. But it looks like it could be fun. You're interested? Okay, we'll see if between after this run, maybe I can pull that up and show that before we do the next ship. Just a short little preview. Corn in the name of the game. I suppose that is the name of the game. It's a show, not real life. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Like one of the scenarios is a bride who's complaining about her husband not sending out invitations. Almost sounds like a Seinfeld episode or something. One of them is an 80s like washed up rock star who finds the lead singer of Devo dead backstage, and it's like this goofy intro and stuff like that. We're all interested in corniness. All right. Well, before we do the next ship, I'll just like show a couple of them, the two that I was considering reading for the audition. I don't want to hijack the stream too much from, you know, the FTL, but I can maybe take 5 minutes to show you all what the little scripts I'll be preparing for the audition I'll be doing look like. Okay. Ignore it's a tarp. It's a tarp. Beautiful. Hacking's okay, that's fine. I was gonna say hacking's not gonna be back up, but we pierce through shields, we're good. Got some dodge training. We still don't have level 1 engines or piloting. Damn. Hijack the stream. Hijack the stream. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. Rock Homeworlds or Charted Nebula? Charted Nebula. Okay, Police Cat, sure. Actually, I don't think we need that for a Nebula, but it's fine. I think can't remember if Vast Nebula or the other one, the one that we're in is the one that, the Nebula's fully halved jumps. Pop. All right. Promise to help. We got an NG Blue option. Be a Udimus. Man, we were just hoarding scrap this run. Not even sure what I'm looking for. I guess I got Clone Bay, so I can do giant alien spiders if we have that option. Sure, I'll buy a scrap recovery arm. Would you like a side of scrap with your scrap? Yo dog, I heard you like scrap, so I'm gonna get some scrap with my scrap so I can have extra scrap while I get scrap on the scrap. Probably should just be fighting these stores to be honest, but there are other augments I'd want to get, like the thing that lets me jump anywhere. Like I can't get shields or weapon upgrades. I can't get cloaking upgrade. So I'm only gonna be able to get one thing elitized, and my plan is to get the weapons elitized. So get some crazy Reddit engines, I guess. Is the Enforcer an OP beam? Yeah, it's basically Glaive Beam that charges faster and stuns. So it's quite OP. Not the most OP beam I've ever used, but it feels really OP because we have a Pre-ignitor. That's what's making this really feel OP, because we're basically Pre-ignited Glaive Beam ship right now. $453 scrap is insane. Shows what not being able to buy shields happens. Yes. Okay. Oh, this weapon's gonna be available in Zelton sectors? Okay, I wonder how much it costs. Because regular Glaive Beam definitely expensive. Was it 90 or something? Alright, one more dodge, and our slug will have at least level 1 engines. Okay. It's available like other high-grade versions of beams. Okay. Well, that was a lot of dodges. Yeah, let's just hack his weapons. Trust that he won't dodge my entire volley twice in a row, which he probably will. Beautiful. Might be able to lead tie something on my own. Yeah, if I want to truly... I mean, I don't really need to spend scrap on anything, so... I might try to save up 999 scrap. I know we've done that at least once on your mod, where we were so strong, so far ahead, we elitized something manually. Manual elitization. Alright, we got level 2 piloting finally. Oh, this won't work. Then why did I do it? For weapon training, I guess. Definitely have better weapon training than piloting training. Okay. I don't know if I'll get 999 scrap for another upgrade, but hey, we won't know unless we try, right? Yeah, I think we got like almost every other jump, almost the rest of the jumps in this sector. Okay, so this charted nebula is not the one, it's vast nebula. Everything is a half jump. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The advantage Enforcer does have, even without Pre-ignitor, is that its 20-second cooldown means it won't have to wait 2 cloaking cycles like Glaive Beam. Nice, nice. Very good. I'll go ahead and just hack piloting here. That's a lot of resist, bro. Never give up. Never surrender. Oh, okay. I did not notice this heavy laser came back online. Oops. Well, we had cloaking. Alright, 363 of 999 scrap. I don't know, we're near the end of Sector 7. We're gonna have to get some really good scrap gains in Sector 8 to get an extra elitization. And without the augment that lets me jump anywhere, I feel like it's not likely to happen. So I'll need to I'll need to get to the boss before the base before the boss. I need to get to the base before the boss if I want to get the free elitization. But then get enough scrap to get the other one, which is looking not likely. If we get a couple of double rewards in Sector 8, it could be potentially possible. Have I ever considered rap? Like being a rap artist? No. I beatbox, but I'm not... I think what makes rappers so impressive is their ability to come up with rhymes and rhythmic words really well. And I'm not great at coming up with words really well. Oh, Abyssal Lantern. I'm not gonna do that one though. Words are hard is what I'm trying to say. I could practice and like say words pretty quickly and fast if somebody else comes up with them, but I'm not really good at coming up with like creative original lyrics is what I'll say. It's a stronghold mall. It is a stronghold mall. I'm decently okay at coming up with melodies and harmonies for writing arrangements, but original words and lyrics to songs or whatever it is that rappers do, I don't think I'd be able to do that very well. Rap as a career? No, I don't think I'd have a successful rap career. Plus, I'm white, and like Slim Shady's like the only good white rapper, at least the only one I know of. So I feel like I might have a hard time breaking into the industry. Vanilla Ice. You heard when I said the only good rapper, right? I would not consider Vanilla Ice a good rapper. I'm no expert. Ah, damn, that could have been a double reward. You gotta get a pistol to wear in your waistband as well. Okay. We at least get one of the elitizations. We get weapons here. 605. I'm about 300 scrap shy. If I go 1, 2, 3, maybe I get enough. Again, these have to be like 2 double rewards, and I still don't think it's enough. Am I a lyrical rap enjoyer? No. I don't really listen to rap. The closest that I listen to is Weird Al doing parodies of rap. This is not enough time, isn't it? Okay, let's get the crew kill here. So, I'm not really a rap enthusiast, which is probably not the proper term for somebody who enjoys rap. Not great fires, to be honest, but it's okay. We're mind controlling them in a fire. This should be fine. Excuse me. How the hell are we getting hit? Because 0 dodges, I guess. Okay, got a fire and a heal bay, that's good. And our effing dodges are effing effed. Effing dodges are effing effed. That's what I have to say. Guess we cloak it. Right, at least we get better than not enough time scrap gains. Thank you, chat. Basketball or Hellcat enthusiast? I don't even know. Is that a question? I don't understand. Question. Okay, 665 scrap. Yeah. I don't even know. How much would we need? 999, 200 and something. 2 not enough times in a row. Alright, have some fires. Try to crew kill. We definitely can't get double rewards from these not enough time events, so. Lyrical rap is focused on words, double, triple meanings, and the incredible flow and pacing rather than the music beat itself. Okay. I'll just say in general, I'm not really a rap enjoyer. If I were to listen to rap, the parts I would enjoy the most are the sung parts in between verses that they sometimes do. Because there's an actual melody that I would find more enjoyable than a creative lyric production or whatever. Take Kung Fu Kenny, for example. Nah, not familiar with that. All right, 729, so still like 200 away. All right, well, let's just spend all our scrap then. Literally everything but the 999 costing things. All right, well, we got power for days. Too bad we don't have stealth weapons. That would be nice. Alright, what hack do we have? Annoying but fine hack. We'll take it. Means we don't get to use mind control ourselves, which really sucks.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Purposely not doing the best Forcer beam ever. Okay, at least didn't triple hit me there. I didn't hit his cloaking, that sucks. Good dodges, though. Did you see that fire beam go through shields like 2 or 3 tiles and do literally nothing? Not a fan. Not a fan of that. And we got some side room bug kills. Let's just go with that. Wish I had that augment that I bought hacking instead of earlier, the advanced... whatever it's called, the one that lets me jump anywhere. Alright, 25 scrap gets us nothing. It's 90% chance to start a fire. Didn't look like 90% chance to you. I know, right? Abyssal Lantern going the distance. There you go. This is the one time, yeah, the one time. That's why you favor Fire Bob over Beam. I definitely don't, because they can dodge a bomb. We can't dodge a beam. We just got really unlucky. I say really lucky? No, really unlucky there. That's better. Make sure you... Damn. Took damage. We kill the missiles though. More crew kills is great. Oh, I should have fire beamed the fuel bay. Nice, couple more crew kills. Got 2 dudes left. Beautiful phase 2. If you can dodge a bomb, you can dodge a beam or something like that. Yeah, right? Okay. We can buy one more power. We have power for days. I feel like I need to start playing RPGNerdos ships last because they're always so relaxing and way easier than the other viewerships. So, after this, we're gonna have a Mr. Key ship that's probably gonna make me rage. Either that or a Eagle's Eye ship that maybe won't be quite as challenging. We'll see, I guess. It'll be fine. I don't know if I believe that. Don't know if I believe that. Come on, get through. There it is. Gotta not click this. Double hit. Okay.
Oh, dodges, man.
Beautiful. No more missiles. Flagships only has 8 more reactor power than me. Is that true? Pretty sure that's a meme, but... GG, the Flash Cruiser, aka the Spark from RPGNerdos. That was, it wasn't quite as fast as it could have been. I was definitely trying to bank up scrap and hit that 999 scrap marker. Flagship does actually have 42 reactor power from what you're called. Does it really? Okay. That is a lot of power. What's that score? 7116 over 7K. 2400 scrap collector. And that collected. That does not count scrap recovery arm scrap. So super fun run from RPG. Fun ship. I mean, I'll never say no to a pre-ignited Glaive Beam run. So, a super fun one. I'm gonna send him to the restroom. We're gonna have a GG cookie time. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. We come back, we'll spend a little bit of time, maybe 5 minutes or so. I'll show you the little scripts I have for the audition I'm gonna do this weekend, and then we'll figure out if we were gonna play a Mr. Key ship or an Eagle's Eye ship next. But y'all enjoy chair or ad time, and we'll be back in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.